Best player I played against, Premier League, ستيفين Gerrard.
Who's the best England player you've played with?
I'd say Stevie. For me, he's incredible player, incredible leader. He helped me a lot in my early days in England.
Midfield. ستيفين Gerrard. Well done.
It was a touching moment. I didn't expect the whole ground to stand up and get that kind of reaction. I've been abused by Chelsea fans for 15 years, and I understand that. I got asked about it in the aftermath, and obviously I was a little bit mixed.
Everyone's up on their feet, you know. If there's one person that ever deserved to win the Premier League, it's you. Listen, what you've done in the game has been unbelievable, Stephen.
The best player you ever played with for England?
Kind of.
Obviously, current company side.
I'd have to say Gerrard at times. You know, he got us 2 games, and
Yeah.
at the period where we lost, obviously a lot of players. Yourself, Rio, Bex, and it was me, Stevie, and Frank left.
Yeah.
Stevie pulled us to a lot of games then.
For sure, in England, is my dear enemy. Is for sure the one that made me a better manager. To stop him, or to try to stop him, is being very, very difficult.
Who are the top 3 midfielders you played against in your career?
ستيفين Gerrard in the Premier League.
Why?
Had everything, and I think if you got him on his day, you can almost forget about it because he was so powerful as a player, particularly when you used to go up to Anfield and ستيفين, you knew that whether Stevie was on his game in the first 3 minutes, he'd crash through someone. But he had everything, other than the aggressive side. Obviously, he had top ability. Was a great all-round midfield player. If you look in Europe, I'd have to say Xavi and Iniesta. I think going to the Nou Camp and trying, attempting to get near them for 90 minutes was very tough. They were absolute naturals on the ball. That'd be my top 3.
Frank, thank you very much.
Is ستيفين Gerrard. This is my icon player. I need ستيفين in the team, any system, any team, key player for me, and obviously the most important player in that role as a number 10 or a little bit in front of Mascherano and Alonso. The best player I play with, I say many times that he's the player that completes my game. There is a before and an after since I start playing with him, so icon player, captain of that team, and I will be so happy to be able to play with him again.
Lo posiziono tra i primi 3, ma non solo in Inghilterra ma in tutto il mondo, perché come ho detto prima è un giocatore universale, un giocatore che ha fatto sempre la differenza.
Assolutamente sì, è stato sicuramente uno dei migliori centrocampisti al mondo, come ho detto prima un giocatore assolutamente equilibrato, un giocatore con talento, un giocatore che sapeva attaccare, difendere, sapeva segnare e poi aveva dentro questa grande volontà che è classica dei giocatori leader.
Io penso che giocare con giocatori di questo calibro.
Et en fait, ça m'aurait bien plu en fait, de jouer avec lui justement. Mais c'est un joueur qui a été fidèle à son club.
No one that I've seen wearing that red shirt that has done so much for the club, been so dedicated, had so much loyalty, had so many big performances, won big trophies. I mean, he really has done a lot.
He's absolutely the soul of Liverpool, of the team.
I'm sure he's going to be remembered forever as one of the biggest, if not the biggest legend in the club, and that's huge. It's Liverpool, one of the biggest clubs in the world, and I'm sure for him, he is very proud of that.
He's one of the best players in the world, and whenever I watch in the TV, for me it's a dream play with him in Liverpool, and then for me it's a pleasure staying on the pitch with this.
ستيفين Gerrard has been a great player for Liverpool, of course, and for football in general. I really enjoyed competing against him. He was a fantastic role model for all of us, and good luck for new challenge in USA.
A role model as a player, a role model as a
captain and a role model. As a person, it has been an honor for me to play in the same squad at Liverpool. And just at Real Madrid we have Di Stefano and Cristiano Ronaldo. I think there will only be one Steven Gerrard at Liverpool.
Tiene un compromiso y una fidelidad al club, donde empezó muy joven y ha sido un referente para todos los jugadores de ese equipo, y que al final pues pasará a la historia pues por haber tenido una trayectoria y una carrera muy brillante en su club de toda la vida.
Hello Steve, just to say it was a pleasure to play with you many years when we play Manchester against Liverpool. You are a fantastic player. I wish you all the best for your career and for your life.